He told me I'd never amount to anything 10 years later. I bought his failing company. I never thought I'd own the corner office where my high school guidance counselor once told me I was community college material at best. But today I signed the final papers making me the new owner of Westfield Academy and the private school that nearly broke my spirit when I was 17. Mr. Richardson had been the school's guidance counselor for 20 years when I sat across from him as a scholarship student with dreams of Harvard. My single mom worked 3 jobs to move us to this district, believing the prestigious school would be my ticket out of poverty. Harvard doesn't accept students like you, he said, barely glancing at my straight-a transcript. Your kind that lacks the belief polish. I am doing you a favor by being honest when I asked what he meant by your kind. He looked at my thrift store clothes and said scholarship cases rarely succeed in elite environments. The connections these other students have, you can't compete with generation wealth. That night I cried until my eyes swelled shut. My mom found me and asked what happened. When I told her, she didn't coddle me. Instead, she said something I'll never forget. Some people need to put limits on others to feel powerful. Your job is to prove those limits don't exist. I didn't get into Harvard Parrot, I got into Yale instead with a full scholarship. While there, I started a tutoring app connecting underprivileged students with college mentors. By graduation, we had 50,000 users. By 25, we had 2 million users and venture capital funding. I never forgot Mr. Richardson's smirk. Occasionally, I'd Google Westfield Academy, watching from afar as enrollment declined and their once sterling reputation faded. Last year, I learned they were facing bankruptcy after a series of poor investments and declining enrollment. When my company went public last month, the first thing I did was contact Westfield's board with an acquisition offer. They didn't know who I was, just another successful tech founder with deep pockets. The negotiations were quick. They were desperate. I walked for those familiar hallways now as the owner to the administrative wing. Most staff had been let go, but a few remained during transition, including one aging guidance counselor who didn't recognize me when I entered his office. Mr. Richardson, I said, setting my designer handbag on the chair where I once sat in tears. I am the new owner. His face showed confusion, then slow recognition. You are that scholarship girl, the one who would never amount to anything? Yes, I smiled not unkindly. I've come to discuss your retirement package, he paled. I was planning to work another 5 years. Plans change, I said, sliding a folder across his desk. But unlike you, I believe in second chances. I am converting Westfield into a magnet school for gifted students from low-head backgrounds. Every student will receive full scholarships. His hands trembled as he opened the folder containing a modest but fair retirement offer. You can accept this and leave with dignity, or clear out your desk today. Underway, this office will become our new student support center where counselors will be evaluated on how many first-generation college students they help place in top universities. He signed without a word. As he packed his things, I noticed the framed Harvard diploma behind his desk, permed his own alma mater that he deemed impossible for my kind. One more thing, I said, handing him my business card. Our foundation offers free career counseling for seniors transitioning to retirement. The advisor is excellent. Parrot, she's my mother. As I walked out, a maintenance worker was already removing the nameplate from his door. Taro, it would be the Eleanor Martinez Red Success Center. Printy, my mother's name. Some call it revenge. I call it the best investment I've ever made.